Vikusia, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please tell us a little about yourself. Where are you from and how old are you?
I'm from Dnipro and I'm 40 years old.
You look great.
Thank you.
Please tell us, what was the main motivation for you to decide to become a surrogate mother?
Honestly, it's primarily the financial side. And secondly, it's a way to help another family feel like parents.
How did your family react to your decision? Did they support you?
The reaction was mixed, but no one opposed it. Everyone understood and accepted it reasonably. Even though I have 2 children, this is already my second program. For the first program, well, how should I say?
You probably kept it secret?
Yes. When my belly started to grow, I said it was because I was taking medication and it would pass. Later I said I went on a work trip and it was fine. But for the second program I told my older son because he's 15, mature and understands everything. It was normal, no issues.
Do you ever get the feeling that this baby is
Mine child?
Yes.
Oh, never. Even when I joined the first program I saw it as being a nanny. Very responsible because this is a child that the parents have been waiting for their whole life. And well, that's that.
That's the best perspective.
Yes, because how else could you see it? Psychologically, you have to be prepared for this. And no, I never felt anything else. I knew that was an awaited baby and there were no other feelings.
How far along are you now?
36 weeks.
Are there moments when it gets psychologically difficult for you?
Psychologically, it's hard when you move here and leave your children. That's all, nothing else.
Are your children with your parents or your husband?
Yes, with my husband and my parents. That's the only thing that helps. Otherwise, well, it's just the situation in our country.
I understand. Are you afraid of the moment when the child will be handed over to the parents?
Not at all. I worry more about the delivery going well without complications and the baby going to the parents. That's the only thing I worry about, that everything will be fine and the baby will be healthy.
What year did you first join the program?
2 years ago. My second program ended in 2024.
Now, a slightly tricky question. Are there things in this program that the clinic doesn't warn you about?
In my case, there was nothing. Everything is written in the contract and the treatment is very good. I know there are cases maybe other girls experience something, but not for me. If any issues arise, we can always coordinate with the medical staff or management, for example, household matters in the apartment. Otherwise, thank God, nothing unusual happened.
What are your living conditions now? Did the clinic provide accommodation?
Yes, we have a 3-room apartment, fully furnished with appliances. We are quite satisfied. There are minor issues with electricity, though.
Do you sometimes feel like you are being used, or rather that you are valued?
Used? Well, because it's conscious. This is my decision. It wasn't a snap decision I saw on the internet. I thought it through.
What should be the relationship between a surrogate mother and the child's parents?
If the parents want confidentiality, that's their right. I would never judge them. They may want to give something to the girls. Otherwise, it's their right.
So, you would support parents who want to communicate with you?
Yes, no problem. That's normal for them. In that program, the parents were very nice, sat with us and cried. It was very emotional. They asked if there were any questions. They would leave contact information because of the situation in their country.
Have you ever contacted them?
Well, only once. When the baby turned 1 year old, they sent photos. It was just nice. I don't bother them. I immediately said, no, thank you very much for your help. It's their life.
So, you don't feel any jealousy?
Well, not at all. I decided for myself that this is a child the parents have been waiting for, and that's it.
Vika, have you faced criticism from others for your decision?
Yes, from my husband's side, his family. I think they are just uneducated and don't understand how this procedure works. Many say, these are your own children, so there's no point in proving anything.
In our country, unfortunately, no one can really explain the medical side. It's science, and we lack knowledge. Would you like to change society's attitude to support women instead?
Yes, I might even sign a petition because the issue of parenthood is very urgent, especially in our country. Young parents who can't have children for years. In this program, I didn't hide it anymore. Everyone at work knew that I worked as a nurse in a hospital and everyone supported me.
How does the financial side correspond to the effort you put in?
Probably fully corresponds. I am grateful to the clinic. They even deliver groceries though they wouldn't have had to.
I know your contract includes full payment for food.
Yes, so I am very thankful. They support us in other ways too, like household supplies, though they could choose not to. Everything is covered by the contract.
Is your own pregnancy different from a surrogate pregnancy?
Slightly. There was morning sickness in the program. My first 2 boys, and the first program was a boy, so morning sickness was like that. With a girl, a bit more, of course. Maybe age also plays a role. I had my own children at 25. Now I'm 40, so it might be different.
How does the handover of the baby to the parents happen? Tell us about that moment since you've experienced it.
I experienced it, but I didn't see the exact handover. I saw the baby when I gave birth. Pediatricians took her and I only met the parents afterwards. I know the parents came immediately to the maternity ward and were with the baby. Everything went well and everyone was happy. The parents were simply delighted.
What scared you the most before the program?
Judgment. I feared that because people are different, it could happen. So it was a bit stressful. I kept it private.
What happens if the pregnancy is difficult? Do they provide care and more frequent checkups?
Regarding the clinic, if there are any issues with my health, the medical staff keeps track and provides the necessary medications.
So everything is under control?
Yes, everything is controlled. Every visit they take tests, do full checkups, check for swelling, etc.
Vika, what advice would you give women who are thinking about joining the program but can't take the final step?
I always say, you haven't seen the eyes of these parents. Words can't describe it. You forget about everything, morning sickness, labor, everything. There is such gratitude in their eyes. It's indescribable.
What is most valuable for you in this experience, especially since it's your second program?
Nothing is more valuable than human life, probably. It's wonderful that everything worked out well, no problems, and the children are fine. I feel for the parents, so I want to help even a little. Now I'm carrying a child for the parents' 5th attempt. It's very hard. I can't understand how they wait. And I feel a bit proud that I can help even just a little.